Hello, my name is John Curtis, and I'm the founder of JEC Consulting Services located in Atlanta, Georgia. My experience spans over 40 years, and I've been involved in numerous projects, always with a solution in mind. Are you tired of paying short claims only because you do not have the visual evidence that supports the fact that you picked, packed, and shipped the order correctly? Please stay to the end of this presentation as I will outline a solution to this age-old problem. Seeing is believing. The acronym SIB is just that. It's really the basis of the groundbreaking technology. Are you ready for intelligent video and AI services that will take you one step closer to flawless logistics? Too often, without having visual evidence, companies like the ones I led for 40 years have this same gap today. Once a short claim is called in, they do all of the internal investigations like cycle counts, verifying the weight on the shipping manifest, etc. But all of these internal checks satisfy the shipping company's SOP. But at the end of the day, credit is issued to the customer and the shipping company eats the inventory write-off and all of the unnecessary labor with the lack of visual evidence. With visual evidence, all of these problems go away. In my last position as a global logistics director in a med device company, I had this exact scenario happen to me hundreds of times, resulting in literally millions of dollars of inventory loss. Not only the write-off of the inventory, but the hundreds of wasted hours investigating shortages that ended up being paid claims. There is a solution to this age-old problem. Welcome to the world of intelligent video and AI services, taking the needed step to flawless logistics. Using global reach with local logistics and technology expertise, the three founders of SIB have a combined 50-plus year logistics experience. They started SIB in Sweden in 2017 and are now expanding to multiple countries around the globe. This solution is built on Access and IBM platforms, giving you robust, scalable, and secure systems that you can rely on. This is just a sampling of the companies that have already taken one step closer to flawless logistics. Are you ready to also join the ranks and leverage this cutting-edge technology in your business? As you are well aware, supply chain and logistics is a very complex process in the workplace. Different customer demands, many different processes, integrations to other systems, automation and robotics, data quality, and of course, employees needing deep knowledge of warehouse processes. If something goes wrong somewhere in this complex process, it is always pointed towards the warehouse. They are typically the ones that must answer the questions and/or complaints. The warehouse is squeezed between all of the different stakeholders. There's also a trust issue. You know you're right, but how do you prove that to your customer? As we know, customer service feels the initial complaint really doesn't have the answers on the spot. They need the warehouse to do the investigation of the claims. Do you have a metric or a KPI of how many claims your teams should be able to handle on a daily basis? If you are like thousands of other warehouses, you more than likely don't. This is a very manual and tedious process, often does not get completed every day and bleeds into multiple days of research. In turn, this extends the time to resolve the short claim and get back to the customer with a resolution. Sure, you have CCTV cameras, but what are they looking for? In which process? Receiving, picking, packing, consolidation? The people completing the claims investigation must have a high skill level and deep warehouse competence. Can you see how one issue can soon escalate into a series of problems that are costing your business money? Grow your business, not your administration. The claim investigation is a very manual and slow process of researching involving many people and functions. The good news is that your warehouse management system, if you utilize one, has the scanned transactional data to update your inventory levels and to have a trace of the activity systematically. Again, this is purely an internal check and balance and not very interesting to your customers. The issue is this scanned and logged activity does not provide visual evidence that you need to be on solid ground to prove to the customer that you picked, packed, and shipped all items that were ordered. This enables you to also potentially help your customers improve their internal process with knowledge you provided with intelligent video. I'm very confident that this slide resonates with you if you're in the logistics world. You end up playing the supply chain blame game. I was intimately involved in this exact scenario as the leader of global logistics in the med device space. There is a lot of guessing, assumptions, opinions when that call first comes into customer service. Typically goes like this. The customer calls stating they ordered 10 items, they only received 5. The sales associate says, I promised my customer that this would be right. The customer service team says, I have to argue with all the stakeholders. The warehouse worker states it was 3 days ago and that he really doesn't remember. Transport company states they delivered it according to their commitment. The warehouse manager says, according to the history log, everything was scanned and shipped complete. The quality department says the loading area was empty and nothing was left behind, but I'm not 100% sure. In the end, you blame the warehouse worker and or send a new product or provide credit at your company's expense. And even outside of the expense associated with the inventory write-off, look at all of the different people and departments that are involved. Also, do not forget about the external time being spent on this same process as well. Your customers will also benefit from this continuous improvement process. We offer intelligent video and AI services proven by logistics-intensive companies. This is just an example of a quote provided by a current client in the 3PL space, King Solutions. I have often thought that if we could search video easily, we could save a lot of time and resolve most issues very quickly. Now we have it. Director of Operations. The King Solutions business has been transformed since they discovered and implemented this revolutionary technology, SIB solutions. At the touch of a button, they are able to search and view all of the data related to their order processing. For King Solutions, video evidence is just a click away. You will have the ability to search by many different ways: batch number, error code, order ID, item number, customer number, box ID, shipment, pallet ID, whatever you use to track and report on your orders. The process that we utilize is using your existing transactional data in your WMS, ERP, TMS, etc., and we marry it up with intelligent video. This enables the video to be searchable. Now, we often get the question, we already have CCTV cameras, can we use them for intelligent video? The short answer is CCTV is typically used for security of facilities and really focuses more on a horizontal view, mostly recording exit doors or employee gathering points, etc. The intelligent video is different. It is installed in critical areas where the vertical view is needed for specific footage. There are some CCTV placements that we may be able to use if they are compatible with the equipment we use with SIB solutions. We can discuss this if needed on our discovery call. Together, we target critical positions to record video. This is often where goods change ownership. The system is actually movable and only requires data drops for the fixed cameras. The mobile cameras are very flexible and can be positioned as needed. There is also a server provided on site that stores the video so that you can retrieve it as needed. You also have the flexibility for the timing of the stored data. We will work with you to determine that plan. This is a SaaS arrangement, or service as a subscription, with a minimal annual charge. There's no capital investment, no long-term contract. Add intelligent video and AI services to your operations and quickly search, see, get real-time guidance, and act. Now we're going to take a look at a video that gives an example of what the SIB solution would look like. This is just searching for an item on the top left, which is actually going to pull up video from any transaction that item was associated with. So you can search wide open or specifically for an order. There's also a mobile application that's used as well. And on the mobile application that you can see on the screen now, it's a very light wearable camera that gives you the ability to capture every item that is picked for a pick-pack order. The iPhone that you see in the operator's hand is not part of SIB. We can use any RFs, iPhones, whatever you currently use to scan your orders within your warehouse. There's also a fixed and a mobile view that's really used on the dock. Now, as you can see by this video, we have captured what that pallet looks like prior to loading, and that all items were accounted for within that pallet. Once that happens, that's a fixed camera. Once that happens, the mobile camera actually goes inside the load to really prove that you loaded this damage-free and intact. And if you have denied freight claims, this is the way to attack them. Also, the SIB Solutions has an AI platform in machine learning. As you can see, anything in green that is showing up is actually being placed on the right pallet. The one you see right here on zone 12 is actually the wrong case for the pallet. It belonged on zone 11. So this actually gives either a sound, lights, as you see on the screen today, or a message to the manager that something's wrong with that pallet and a correction is needed prior to the load being dispatched. The journey to flawless logistics is really an amazing journey. So right away, the data shows 20 to 40% of all short claims have been proven not to be short with the existing companies that we service today. But also, you continue to get better as you take out the 20 to 40% false claims and really focus on root cause of the ones that are either training or employee mistakes. Phase 3 goes into the real-time guidance, which we saw the AI and machine learning on the previous slide. Once we learn and get to root cause, we're enabled to put AI in place as well. Return on investment. Now I'd like to share a couple of examples on return on investment. In the example number 1, this is a service provider in forwarding, transport of logistics of wine, spirits, beer, and other products. They utilize the picking and wrapping process. They record from forklifts and a pallet wrapper. The results: minimal time investigating claims, reduced 3 full-time equivalents down to 0.75. They deny 80 to 120 claims per month. Average item cost $40. Their annual subscription is under $37,000. The annual savings are $126,750. The net savings for this example is just under $90,000 a year. Here's another great example of what can be achieved when using our innovative intelligent video system. This is a large 3PL provider in Europe. They have lowered their transport costs by settling disputes and process improvement. They've improved their delivery accuracy 0.05%. They have more satisfied customers, due to fewer missing or damaged orders. They have reinforced their clients' trust with great visibility and visual proof. Their annual subscription is just under $82,000. Their annual savings is $1.5 million. The net savings is $1,418,400. This is a monthly subscription paid on an annual basis, scalable and flexible. Everything is included, easy to create a business case. Customers digitize manual processes and realize better margins, happier customers, and they can focus on delivering the perfect order. You are just one call away from finding the perfect solution to stop paying for fraudulent short claims. Book your no obligation complimentary discovery call today. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to hear from you. Normally a call like this would be $995, but I want to help as many businesses as possible find a solution to their challenges. And I'm so confident in this solution I'm offering. I'd like to speak to you and show you without the pressure of paying for a call and wondering if it's right for you. If you resonated with all that I've shared with you, I know I can help. So click the link around this video to book your discovery call now while I still have availability in my calendar. Thank you and have a great day.